Hopefully my battery in my voice recorder won't go flat like it did yesterday. Hi, by the way. Yes, we're up in at the moment Wolverhampton. Even though I was told I was going to Smethwick, but it's Wolverhampton. I'm going back to the yard, then I'm picking up a Smethwick and coming back to Smethwick. So there you have it. Well, I figured I better put the cameras on now while I'm waiting for this dude here to finish packing his van up so I can then get out when he pulls forward. It won't take him long anyway, so you know what I mean? So we just chill out for a sec and I can get things sorted out. I don't mind. I haven't got to put the back ones on, so I haven't got to worry about that. So, yeah, that'll have to do. I smell of cleaning fluid and polish because I've been faffing with this because it doesn't work. Look, literally I've had to soak it in polish. It smells fresh, but it wouldn't retract. The darn thing wouldn't. I kept on getting stuck, which is no good to anybody. Right. Come on, people. Right then, we can go. We can get out of here. How about that? See? And he's pulling back up again now. It parks straight away. Oh, some people, eh? No! I fucking ain't having that shit. So I've got some rejects down here. I can't be having that squeaking its bollocks off in here. That'll drive me up the fucking... I bet it'll do that still. I bet you. Any fucking money. Just my luck, that, isn't it? That's a bit better. I have no idea which way I'm fucking going. Come on, dude. What do I want? I want the M6, do I? So I'm going to have to go that way, because that's the way I came. I haven't got my sat nav on me. Well, I have, it's in the bag, but I'm going to brave it. See what happens. You never know. You never know. Things might get interesting. Who's to say? As long as I can find signs that says motorway, I ain't bothered. As long as that ain't going to start squeaking its fucking tits off and ruining everything, I ain't bothered. Got to go that way, because that's the way I came, did. I think. That's better. Give me a bit of room. Perfect. And away we go, I hope. I don't know. Now that I came down there. Oh, whatever. Let's just go on a fucking mystery tour. Who cares? I don't. There's bound to be signs somewhere that says motorway. It's got to be. They're parked there, aren't they? Yes, they are. Got to move over anyway, because there's a bus stop up there and a bus lane and all that sort of shit that goes with it. Well, I do remember coming down here because there's a big hole there that I went past and oh, big hole. I did a drive along yesterday, but like I said, I mean, my battery, I got back to the yard and I looked at my thing and it was like the screen had gone blank and like crap. Crappity crap. So I don't know when it cut off. I'll have to have a look. So I'm going to go straight up, am I? Alright, let's go straight up. Straight up we go. Straight up, you know. Yeah. Because that says the M6, that does, that's why. So we're going straight up. Fuck it. Straight up is good enough for me. But this might seem a bit strange, but I don't remember coming over this bridge. Great! We're on a mystery tour, ladles and jelly spoons. Absolutely fantastic. Yes, just taking the scenery while we're in this break. No rain. Yes, it's done nothing but fuck it down the rain all night and all most of the day. It's 25 to 1. Absolutely. Yeah, we got more signs that says McDoodle 6. I'm loving this. This is great. I can carry on now. I'm going to make a mistake somewhere. You can fucking guarantee it. Hands down. The cosmic balance will be out of whack and I'll do something stupid. And I'm going to cry because I keep hearing that thing going. If I get in this lane and I'll go around there like this and go down there like that, I think we'll be fine. Shut up, you fucking squeaky twat. I've got a funny feeling this might be the back way. And then it'll end up somewhere, it'll be like this. Ah! I know where he is. I'm there. How cool is that? Not yet, mind you. I haven't got that far yet. But this is definitely different. Without a doubt, it is different. It's not the way I came. As a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken... No, I don't know. Fuck it. Who cares? Just get on with it. I'm gonna go this way, tra la 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 la. Ooh, well I can't go that way anyway. Why is that, Jace? Because it's an 18 ton. Oh, am I going this way, am I? Ah, I know where I am now. See, I told you it'd be like one of those ha-ha moments, and I should have gone that fucking way. Wow. Now then, what can I do? I'm thinking. Yeah. Well, I can go down that way, can't I? Because that one in I know where I am. I do know where I am. You see, right, now, here's the thing, right? Where that sign says Wheat Bridge, right, because I didn't know that, I haven't come from that direction before, so that's the reason why it looked a bit alien. But that Wheat Bridge sign there, right, which was 18 ton, never used to be there, you see. And we used to be able to come over that bit and go around back and up there. It's really quick going that way. But of course, now we're going to be lumped with this shit. See, I can cheat. I could to a point, I suppose, but I don't know whether I want to or not. What do you reckon? See, if I go down here, I can turn right, just here, and then it brings you back to that junction there, and then you can and then you can get yourself back that way, and I can come around. But see this one here, I could go down there and come all the way through, but I don't want to. I don't feel like it. I'm not in the mood. I'm just going to poodle down here to the lights, turn that way, and then see what happens. Just throw a 6. Why not? Might as well. And for those of you that don't know, I am in an XF DAF. It's a really old one. It's 11 plate. It's not as old as the ones we have had, but it's 11 plate. One of our devolving trucks, as I call it, because it's going backwards, not fucking forwards. I highlighted the point today, saying that it's come to my attention that obviously with the influx of these old vehicles that we're having, that the tacho situation has now devolved instead of evolved. Well, what do you mean? I was like, well, think about it. I said the 2014 plates that we had, they had the new tacho in it, which, you know, you stop, it'll pretty much stop. You got that 12 or 20 fucking 9-second break in it, like, you know. But these ones haven't. Whenever you stop and you start again, you're losing time all the time. So I says it's just a bit of a, yeah, that is, you know, it's not very good, because it just seems that we're going backwards instead of forwards. Oh well, there's not really much we can do about that. Yeah, but I'm just sort of letting you know. I'm making you aware of it. That's all I'm doing. You know what I mean? It's like, what do you do? Because the job that I'm having with this going backwards and forwards, I know I don't tend to drive the older ones very often, but yesterday I did, today I have, and I'll probably do the same tomorrow, because we'll only have one vehicle that's the 66 Volvo. The rest are either going to be 11, 57, something like that. I think that's about as far as it goes. So, yeah, there you have it. Oh, I don't know what to do now. I'm chilling. I'm thinking, do I go that way or shall I go that way? You're probably sitting there thinking to yourself, well, whichever way is the best, Jace? Which one's the most exciting? Which is the one with a bit more fucking scenery? Well, that's the key, innit? That's the key point, innit? Which is the one with a bit of scenery? Well, I can go down here. Right, let me go down here first. I could go down that way, but it's easy to go this way. Right, trust me. I'm a doctor. No, I am not. I'm a doctor. A doctor of what? I don't know, but yeah, I'm a doctor. So if we go down here, we get to the island. You see, if you go up, get off there and go up to there, go along the motorway and get off and that, and all. We can also go sort of like bad to the left and go off and through Willinghall. There's a lot of stopping and starting, mind you. You know, so there's all that crap that goes with it. Do you know what? I'm gonna fucking go up the motorway. Stuff yous. Don't worry, don't worry. It'll be fine. It'll come out in the wash, trust me. What I might do, being as I haven't got to worry about the back cameras, oh, and the story behind the back cameras I will reveal in a second, just give me a moment. I will not turn the cameras off, right, pretty much until they've gone flat, or basically run out of memory. How about that? Would that be alright? Would that be satisfying for you? I don't know how long that'll last for, mind you, but there will be bits, obviously, when they get to the editing side of it, all they'll have to cut out for, you know, for the fact that if it's dead air or what have you, I'm going to have to do all that shit, so you'll have to bear with me. But if I take this back up to the yard, right, you with me so far? Back up to the yard, grab the other trailer, bog off down to Smethwick, sort that out, and then come back. How's that? Would that be all right? Would that be to your liking, do you think? Okay. Let's do that, shall we? And back to the reason of the rear cameras. We're going to have to sort of put them on the back burner for the bit, because the battery packs that I've got, they have all failed, right? They've just died. Whether that's because of lack of use or what, I don't know. I bought 2 new ones, but the problem is, even though these are bigger batteries, the fucking back door that holds them in place is a vented one, so unless you can guarantee sunshine, they can't go out there. So the only other option I've got is to get 2 more from this other company, which sell, well, it's the same shape, right, just basically a different name on it, but these guys sell them with a vented back door and a waterproof back door. So that's what I'm going to do. The only problem is it's going to cost me 50 fucking quid. Not impressed at all. Let's just put it that way. So yes, that's what I'm going to end up having to do. 50 fucking quid. It's unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, I bet I've spent fucking hundreds of pounds on all this stuff and thing and what we call it and doodah. I hope I'm in the right fucking lane. I am all. I have all. So it takes a little bit of time. It made me laugh when there's one of you lot mentioned on my messages. It's all right for you, Bear, be able to have all these multiple cameras. You must be paid a fortune. No, not even close. The reason why I end up with the 4 cameras is because what are we on now? 2017, 2000. I think somewhere in 2014. I can't remember exactly when. I was able to get one. It was a Hero 3. But then I was lucky enough to get some PPI back, and that's how I managed to buy another 2. So it was only through pure luck, realistically, that I managed to get them at the end of the day. So there's that. But think of it like this, right? That's 4 cameras I've got, and that's 4 cameras I've got to try and replace if they go tits up. So it's not all sunshine and rainbows, trust me. And the only available ones you've got now is either the Hero 4 or the new one, which is the Hero 5. And if you're going to keep up the times, you've got to go for the Hero 5. I have heard a bit of backlash about the 5, saying that it's not that good, it's a load of shit, blah, the audio quality's crap, blah blah blah. But for me, don't care. The bit that really pisses me off, mind you, is the fact they cost 400 fucking quid. That's the bit that pisses me off. So add that up, that's £1,600 just for cameras. Nothing else, just cameras. So then I've got to buy obviously other bits and pieces to attach with these cameras, because I think it gives you a body. The whole thing is all waterproof anyway, as far as I know, so we ain't got to worry about that. You are given a spare face, the actual lens cover, and they're a nice tight fit. They twist off and pull off, so at least that's something. But yeah, it's an expense that I don't want to fork out. Nope, I don't. Because you've got to get the brackets for it. I mean, obviously the clamps and stuff and all the bits and bobs, them will be alright, but because it hasn't got that plastic body that the original camera sits in, you've got to buy a housing that wraps around it. I'm looking here and I'm thinking, why is everybody slowing down? What's going on? I'm looking up at the top there, the sign that says queue caution, obviously, but there ain't no queue yet. So why are you slowing down, people? Piss it off. Oh, I know why. Because the Matrix have gone 40 miles an hour to create the fucking traffic. Maybe somebody hadn't woke up on the right side of the bed and decided, fuck it, Matrix signs fucking 40. Screw you. It's supposed to be automated, isn't it? You see all this lark here, right? All these wonderful smart motorway crap, right? Since they have brought out this wonderful idea in the next 20 years, well, it'll be 22 years, 8, no more diesel or petrol vehicles, it's all going to be electric. You can see it, can't you? That's the reason why they've started doing this now, so they can get a jump on it, so that when they do introduce these electric cars, by then they'll be self-driven, and this shit will be able to monitor it. Hey, it's only an idea, think of it, you know what I mean? Think of it. Could that be the reason? I know it's a bit early to start doing this shit now, but maybe certain areas need to be done as soon as possible, other than other areas don't. Or they'll just have these smart cars, they'll just drive no matter where it is, and just sit there, relax, and just go, home, James, and off it'll fucking go, like, you know. It'll be like the, what do you call it? The Minority Report. Ah! Can you imagine that? I will sincerely be an old fart by then. Yes, I know. That's a daunting aspect, that is. 2040. Oh. Granted, I won't be 60 yet, but I'll be knocking on the door very closely. Oh. Don't like it. It's rubbish. Actually, well, no, not 40, 70. Oh, fucking hell! My maths just went. Fucking hell, man. 70! Oh, it's even worse. Fucking hell. How will I like it? Oh, no. I look like death warmed up now. I mean, fuck me, what I look like when I'm 70? Holy cack. Let's get the everlasting pill done, folks. Come on. Get a fucking snap on it. It's like that film, isn't it? The Elysium, where they've got that machine that you can lie in. 100% perfect. Thank you. That's what I want. I want one of them. I've got a spare room. Shove it in there. Fucking nice. You know. Every week, stick yourself in there. Have a go. 100% perfect. Fucking great. Love that. I know this might seem a bit soft, but what I would like to see, if there was a chance of ever having some sort of regenerative pill, right, is the original colour of my hair. I'd love to see that. It's been so long. Oh man, would I like to see the original colour of my hair. My poor, lovely jet black hair it was originally. That only lasted up until I was around about fucking 19. I think by that time it was starting to fade. And then when I was, I think I found a couple of grey hairs when I was 19 as well. Fucking 19, and having grey hair. Oh, my life must have been stressful. Fucking stroll along. Yes, before you say it, I know you've got a bald head, but that's not my problem. You know what I mean? These are the things that happen, right? They happen, trust me. We get cursed with the genetic fucking, you know, hand-me-downs of your father and mother, like, you know what I mean? So, and fathers and mothers before them, because some genetic traits actually skip a generation. So there you have it. Ah, grief. somebody now is going to send a message saying, fucking hell, that just spooked me the fuck out, because I was just about to say, I've got a bald head, and you went and said that. Told you, I'm a fucking smart arse, me. Oh, fucking love that, made me laugh. Well, how about that? Blue skies for a change. Happy fucking days. Love it. Absolutely love it. Shut up. We'll be able to alleviate that squeaky load of bollocks anyway when we get in the yard. That's one good thing, I suppose. So, once we've dropped off, get sorted, scoodle on back out again, and then do some more waffling about all sorts of rubbish. Yes. My eye's gone wonky. Come on, eyeball. Stop it now. Wonky eye. I've got a wonky eye. Yesterday I had all the good intentions of having a really good day and not eating shit. That sort of went out the window as soon as I got home. But today I'll try again, see what happens, and I've already set myself a goal, so hopefully with a bit of luck it should go well. I went and bought myself some of these pot thingies. Now they're not pot noodle before you start. It's something else. It's got like a pasta in it and something. I have no idea. I tried one the other day, like, and it tasted nice, so that's good enough for me. So if these are all right, even though I have got an incredibly fucking strong sweet tooth of late, it's driving me soft. And the best of it is, right, I've never really had a sweet tooth as such, to be fair. Never bothered me. Never bothered me at all. I just don't get it. I really don't get it. It fucking baffles me. And for the last, well, it's got to be now, I reckon it's knocking on for 12 pissing months now. But I've been so, oh, you know what I mean, with chocolate. Chocolate, I'm just, oh man. There ought to be a fucking Chocolate Anonymous group, because honestly I'm fucking pissed off this time with there now. Can I go now please? For shit's sake. Fucking Ireland, I hate it. I'm going, fuck it. Fucking wait for me. You're sitting there all bloody day. Well, sometimes you just have to fucking hold your breath and fart. You just gotta do it, you know what I mean? Oh, you don't have no choice. Chocoholic Anonymous, that's what I need. That is it. Well, I need to start a therapy group called Chocoholic Anonymous. They have fucking Alcoholic Anonymous, don't they? So, I mean, come on. I think I might even go into the fact I might get myself hypnotised. Do not touch chocolate. You do not want chocolate. But today I will try my best, however fucking fruitless that might be, but I will try my best to not fucking eat chocolate. Ugh, fucking eye. Do my head in. Might have something to do with cleaning fluid and polish. I think it's got a chance, Ed. It has got a chance. All I gotta remember is this: if I get home, do not, under any circumstances, divert to the shop. And the only thing that I can say is the reason why I'm still shoveling this kind of crap down my neck. And before you say it, no, it's not because I'm lazy. It's because I can't find anything that I actually like. I tried these meals I was having that you can either shove in the microwave or shove in the oven, right? And it turns out that as healthy as they end up being, I ended up having severe indigestion, heartburn, acid reflux. Since I've stopped having that has seriously calmed down a hell of a lot. I'm still getting it, but not in that respect. And I know why I'm getting it, because I'm getting bigger. Well, that's a given, but this is the reason why I'm trying to get this fucking flab back off me again, because it's getting out of control. And I'm getting pissed off with having acid reflux and heartburn. Because I know what's going to come next. What's that, Jace? Irritable bowel syndrome. Happy days. Yeah, I mean, all that sort of shit, so literally. What's the point in putting the fucking indicator on if it keeps coming off? Right, we are almost back in the yard again. That's a good sign. Have that, you bastard. Get out and walk, you motherfucker! Oh, looks like they're putting the gate back together again. Hold yourself, let me get in. Sweet, isn't it? Nice. Wonderful stuff. Where's that fucking trailer gone? 20, what was it? Let's see if I can reverse this into the spot where they're making the balls of it. Yeah, I know. Sometimes you just have a day, you know what I mean? Yeah, that'll do. Nearest bucket to swearing. I put it down to the fact that it's a daft and the fucking steering on these bastard fucking bags of wank. They're so fucking stiff. My excuse and I'm sticking to it. Hello. Nailed. Right. I don't need to put my coat on because it's not raining, is it? So I'll put this on instead. Oh, fucking it down! Ow! Oh, that was weird. I'm falling apart. Fuck's sake! I'm like an old man. Do you mean like an old man? say. Must be at the front then. Oh. I've got to go hand in these bottles of pop. You did say 20 cents, yeah. It's got a chance, it's this one here with a tie around it. Ah, what a fucking surprise. That fucker's coming off. Because they've put a new one on and left the fucking original ones on there, and that just does my fucking box. It does me box. Does me box. My box is done. Let me wind the window up a bit. Hey, oh, fuck, which one's this one that we're going to? Ah, I see. I've been there before, I think. I think I have anyway. I think. We're not going there just yet though. See? Fucking heartburn. Acid. Go. Right. Just try and jack it a bit more if I can. Of course, it's big and heavy. Just be grateful, you ain't gonna listen to that. You're out here with me. You can't see what I'm doing, mind you, but hey ho. We can swing it right out. Did that feel like you got smacked around the kisser then, did it? See what I mean? Look, it doesn't do fuck all. It's ridiculous. Turn that off, we don't need that. Turn that for a minute, it's noisy. What do I want? Mr. Twatnav, oh Mr. Twatnav, where are we going, Mr. Twatnav? Now I do remember this place, I'm sure it's the one I'm thinking of. I hope so. I'm all out of puff. What's going on? You're an old fat bastard and out of shape, Jace, that's what it is. Oh, thanks for reminding me. Postcode is Yep, that'll do. Show me on the map. Oh, it is as well. Oh, fucking go on then. Okay. I can live with that. Shove a few down there. I'm going to have to put you there because for some unknown reason I've misplaced my little brackety thing. I don't know where that is. I ain't got a clue. Anywho, here we go. Let's make our way. we've got enough puff, we're alright. It's gone warm all of a sudden. Not that I'm complaining at all. I'll have to do a bit of jiggery pokery, I think, because them there, they're in the way a bit. So, where's Mr. Driver going? Where's he off to? Oh, you fucking joking. Come on, dude, out the fucking way. Come on out the way so I can back up. Thank you very much, Lee. Dooby dooby doo. If I go down here, you see, then what that will do is give me a straight shot at the gate and not fuck about because of those people working on the gate after somebody decided to take the post out. And now it didn't take it out for fucking dinner. Right, away we go. What the? It's a bit nasty. I'll have that one instead. Right then, should we go? Come on then. That might be the reason why I'm a bit warm. Oh fuck, because I've got these things still on my fucking back. It was a stunt, trust me. Trick of the camera. Come on, let's go, come on, that's it, you got it. Umpity hump. Right. Oh, I gotta cool down a bit. It's because I've just done some exercise. Holy crap! Now the real reason is that the temperature's risen. We're gonna have to put a bit of puff on it so I can cool down a bit. It's a bit It's another sign, you know. It's another sign. Another sign of being unfit. Right then. As we embark on our little journey to Smethwick. I thought I was going to Smethwick first thing, but it turns out that no, it's Smethwick now. What made me laugh this morning though is I'm pulling out of here and there was one of our drivers who's taking out a new driver. He's a foreign lad. And he's asking him, like, you know, how long have you been driving? He says, I've just took me, you know, just been the class. He says, I've just been to school. And I'm like, what's he on about school? But anyway, and he says he's had no motorway experience. And I'm like, well, that's impossible because when you take your fucking test, you're driving on the motorway, so there's experience for you. It's minor, but it's still some. But if you're a car driver, surely you've been driving on the motorway for fuck knows how long on the. So how is that? Oh. And I thought, leave you to it. You carry on. Yeah. So as I'm following him out the yard and up to the traffic lights, and he turns left like I've just done. And he's right up against the left hand side, like I was, right? Because it can be done, you've just got to aim it right. And he turns the corner and the back of the trailer just goes straight over the fucking footpath, not just a little bit, right over it, like, and I'm thinking, he's going to tip the green box out. And I'm like, okay, yeah, fair enough, you carry on. Look, you might say to yourself, well, you've got to start somewhere, Jace. I said, yeah, you have got to start somewhere, but you should have had all that shit fucking ironed out on your lessons and your tests. You know what I mean? So there's a point where you've got to say, okay, you ain't doing that right, dude. You know, that kind of thing, like, you know. Or maybe driving isn't for you. I don't know. I just don't know. Because some people, right? Now, please don't get your head off of this, because this is just an opinion, right? And it might be, you may agree, you may disagree. But some people like trucks, but they couldn't drive a truck for toffee, right? Some people go through the motions of getting the license of driving a truck, but they still just fucking have that, and they just can't do it. Now, they pass the test, and you know, they're few, but it just doesn't click for them, you know. I can hear the hate coming already. But you know, you're gonna see, right, through your, you know, any kind of lifetime of driving, you will see the particular driver that just seems not to get it. Don't know why. Can't answer that one for you. But you will get them. They'll muddle through, if you like. A bit like they do when they're taking the test. They'll muddle through it, but that's as much as it'll ever be. And from that point on, instead of honing the skill, it just gets worse. Enough of that now, anyway. Yes. Because I know I'm going to have fucking fucking hell, you can't say it. You can't speak your mind, can you, these days? In fear of fucking upsetting somebody. I'll blame the do-gooders for that shit, are they? Fucking tree-hugging twats. Can we go yet? Come on then. Let's go. Oh, great. At least I can go back into 40 Lichfield. That's different. Yeah, I don't mind this. This is alright, isn't it? Something, you know, it's a change. Change of scenery. But I must admit though, I seem to have hit the fucking thing on the busiest time of the day, haven't I? You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck, where's everybody coming from? Have you ever sat there, right, when you see you're going down the road, right, and you come to a junction or whatever, yeah, little traffic lights or whatever, and there just seems to be countless people everywhere, all in cars. And the one that really does my head in, whenever you're in a hurry, right, and you want to do something, obviously without breaking the rules, the law, but you can get yourself to a point, you know, without being limited within the rules. So I'll get that cleared up first. But you can always guarantee that when you're in a hurry, there'll be something that'll slow you down. So this road here, we're doing 50 miles an hour almost. I'm doing 44, whatever. But you want to get on, you want to be doing the fucking limit, bang, off you go. But you can guarantee you'll get to it, yeah, it'll be chocker. But when you don't want to be anywhere particular and you're in no hurry, the fucking road is clear. Absolutely clear as a bell. I don't get that. There's many a time, even when I'm in my car, like I go, fuck, I've got to get there quick. And next thing you know, you turn a corner and it's traffic. Shitload of it, and they're crawling at around about fucking 20 miles an hour. Like, oh, what the fuck? Oh. So then you get past that bit, and then all of a sudden it's the same again in another street. Oh, whatever. But you can guarantee, if you wasn't in a hurry, there'd be fuck all there. Seems that way to me anyway. It's like I said the other day. We must be living in the fucking Matrix. We've got to be. But there's some toddler fucking around with the source code. Simple as that. Right, I want junction 8 of the 6 to be junction 1 of the M5. Here's the thing, right? And it is a thing. The problem with that is that from sort of ish 9, if there's a lot of traffic about, which it's getting there, isn't it? They're going to be queuing up because some bonehead who set the traffic, the contraflow up, has fucked it up. So it don't work, and it causes a backlog of traffic, and it goes all the way into one lane and at 30 fucking miles an hour. And instead of closing the entrance onto the motorway at junction 1 and diverting them through to junction 2, they come sailing on down, la-di-da. Cause even more of a fucking blockage. Oh, what the fuck for? Just shut the fucker off. Tell him to divert through down to junction 2. It's a piece of piss. Take far. Easy enough to do it. Might as well. So all the roadworks ends at junction 2, so you know, fuck it. At least it'll flow through a little bit better. The way it's set up at the moment, fuck me. Made me glad that I was going backwards and forwards over Lichfield all day. We'll have to have a look, haven't we, when we get there? See what it's like. See if it's still the pile of cack. I mean, I could get off at junction 9 and go through the back way. But too much arsing about, that is. Especially with what I've got on the back of me anyway, so I might just, you know what I mean? If any of you lot have heard of a guy called Jeff Dunham, right, who's a ventriloquist, most of you probably have heard of what's his name, fucking Ahmed, the dead terrorist, right? Well, he's the bloke behind that. So he's done a little sketch about the Mandela effect, and it is funny. I found it funny anyway. It's quite cool. So have a look at that when you get a minute. It's hilarious. It just popped in my head. I don't know why, it just did. Yes. The random shit of me. The randomness of random. The MIB. Back in town. I'm Agent J, by the way. It's nice to have a respite from the rain. At least I'm drying off. Honestly. It's not been a very good month, has it, for rain? It's been shit. Absolutely wank. Too much. Far too fucking much. We need less of it. I don't want to get rid of it completely, but we could do the less of it. I wonder what this weekend's going to bring us, what kind of weather we're going to get. Is it going to be, oh, chucking it down rain, eh? What do you expect? Forecast today, wank with a side of shit and a smidgen of awful. When I got in bed last night, I'm like, fucking hell, what the fuck? What temperature is it? 12 degrees. Fucking hell. Today, it's been 10 and a half degrees. I'm like, where'd the fucking summer go? Them are winter temperatures, them are. Fucking 10 degrees crap. Yes, but Jace, when it gets too hot, you'll be complaining. Well, yeah, it's my prerogative. What are you doing about? I can whinge and moan as much as I like. Whinge and moan, whinge and moan, whinge and whinge and whinge and moan, whinge and moan, whinge and moan, whinge and whinge and whinge and moan. Oh look. Now has that gone back up to fucking... No, it can't have done. No, it's right, it's on 40. See? Slowing down again. Slowing down. Down, down. Hello, you again. You know what, right? Yeah, last night, I woke up a couple of times. But I looked at my, the wave pattern of my sleep. And it was looked quite nice. It was, yeah, 74% this time. But I did wake up a couple of times because unusually I fell asleep on my right side and was woken up because I'd got a zombie arm. It had gone completely dead. I couldn't even feel my fingers. It was a lump of meat hanging off my shoulder. You know, it was fucking shit, it was. So once I, wafted that around a bit and got that back to life again, and I tossed and turned and I lay on the other side, and then I woke up this morning and this had fallen asleep, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I can't sleep on that side or that side now because my fucking arm goes to sleep. Like, oh man, I must have really pinched the circulation on my arm because my fucking hand, it feels like as though it's as big as a beach ball. You know what I mean? It's like massive. It's like fucking just, yeah. It's like I say, it's like a fucking lump of meat hanging off my fucking shoulder. So I'm gonna fucking waft that around a bit and get some circulation pumping back in it before it started giving gangrene. Oh man, can't win. Can't fucking win. I'm in the category of losers, that's what it is. Unbelievable. But yeah. Nothing interesting on YouTube, by the way. Not this morning, I won't anyway. It was seems to be like the same sort of thing. There's end of days sort of bollocks by, I think it's the 18th of this month. There's a solar eclipse, but apparently this one's a different one. I didn't really read much into it because as soon as they start saying catastrophe and the fucking end of days is gone, I just close my fucking ears off to it because it's like, whatever, fuck off, don't worry about it, somebody will just fucking correct the matrix and we'll be fine, don't worry about it, it'll be perfect, it'll be sound. But you know what I like, I mean, as soon as some anomaly happens, it's like, oh, it's the end of days. I'm like, for fuck's sake. Is it the fact that because there's somebody there to see it or say it or make this shit up that it's the end of days? What happened to the times when human life, sentient beings didn't roam the planet? I mean, they must have had eclipses then. It's like it's never happened before. Unbelievable. It's like ever since we was around and was able to, think of things and think outside the box, and history has evolved from it. It's like it's only that piece, that little window, that's accounts for everything that happens in this fucking world. It's like, oh, please, please, people, grow a brain. Don't forget, right, when you look at the windows on the YouTube with little thumbnails, and they have a title, some of them will be like what they call clickbait. Some of them will have an intriguing thumbnail, clickbait. But when you actually look at them for what they are, some of them are like, oh, here we go. And you know that you sit there, you'll watch it for about a minute, and it's like, that's classed as a view. It's like, fuck, they've just got another view, have they, of this dribble? Fuck. I mean, some of the clickbait type of videos now, I've noticed that their intro to the video that they've made themselves is near enough a minute fucking long of all the fucking names flashing. I'm thinking, you're a bunch of fucking con artists, you lot are. So we've got to get past this shit to watch the shit, and you've just gained a view because of that. It's like, fuck me, that's a rip-off. It's true. Because there was one this morning, I didn't watch it, like, because I just seen the thumbnail and like, that's it, that's enough internet for me today. Yeah, the existence of little people. I'm like, oh, good. Now, before you start, I'm not on about, you know, dwarfism or anything like that. I'm on about a race of little people, about fucking 12 inches tall. I'm like, where do they think this shit up? I'm like, so you've put it in a glass jar on a fucking thing? Really? Really, people? Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. So that's needless to say, I didn't click on that to see that rubbish, because that's just beyond me. Can't be doing it. It's like the other day when I was watching Security Team, and he put this one video up which was hilarious, by the way, to do with remote viewing and some of these people that channel aliens from another race. It's like you're just setting yourself up there, aren't you? When you come out with something like that. This one dude is like, he starts like breathing deeply. He's got his hands in like a fucking this sort of prayer position, like, oh, here we go. And he's doing all this shit, and he starts to blurt out some nonsense, and then all of a sudden there's this game show host type of alien comes spurting out. I'm like, what the fuck is this crap, man? And I was laughing my tits off at it. It was hilarious, cringeworthy but hilarious, absolutely hilarious. I'm like, and you want to be taken seriously? I mean, the guy who's actually interviewing the guy that's supposedly channeling this alien, and so he's interviewing the alien, I'm like, dude, you need a check-up from the fucking neck up. You really do. I'm like, fuck me, crikey. But people believe this rubbish. I mean, there was one that I remember way back when I was, because I love to go on a bit of the old YouTube surfing. I challenge you a lot to try this one day when you get a minute. Pick a subject, no matter what it is, right? You can watch the video or not. Scroll down the side list, and they'll all be related to that video you've just picked. But you'll guarantee there'll be one that'll have fuck all to do with it. That's the next one to watch. And then you carry on. You can end up in some bizarre and wonderful areas of the internet, without a doubt, but it can also be enlightening and interesting at the same time. But yeah, when you got this one guy there was a woman there as well. She was sat in the chair. Welcome everybody. She says, yes, I just thought I'd let you know I've come to do this bit of a viewing because I was driving home from the shop and there was a knock on my head. I'm like, is this really happening right now? what am I doing? This can't be real. Fucking can't be real. And so I obviously wanted to say something, so I thought I'd let them know. But I'm ready now, because obviously driving's a bit dangerous to do it, so I'm just about to channel in blah 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 from fucking planet fucking dunk ding wangy dangy. So of course there's flying around in this chair and there's making all sorts of noises and what have you, and I'm like, you do realise that that's like signs of schizophrenia. You know what I mean? Luckily it's not the bad kind, it's the good kind, you know what I mean, that you can have fun with. But if there ever is a bad, good kind of it, like, you know, can you imagine, right, having schizophrenia style kind of, I suppose it's just schizophrenia, because you see things, people talk to you, or objects will talk to you, whatever. I mean, don't get me wrong, you have those ones that want to maim and kill themselves and do all sorts of weird, and tell them to do horrible and nasty things. But there's got to be a side of it where you can see a person having a conversation with somebody who ain't there. I mean, that's got to be interesting, to say the least. But anyway, so there you are, it's flying away, it's making all these weird and wonderful noises, and it's trying to convince us that she's channeling an alien. I'm like, really? Really? Entertaining for a good giggle. At the end of the day, I'll put my hands up, but I'm not going to sit there and believe any of it, that it's a real person, a real alien who's hijacked the brain of somebody and telepathically making themselves known now. That's rubbish. Because if you think about it, right, the reality of that would be is that they'd be able to do that to everybody, right? Everybody on planet Earth that's got a brain would be able to be hijacked. I know sometimes I feel like I've been hijacked, but trust me, and it might look like I've been hijacked, but I haven't. I'm alright, don't worry. What do you mean? Shut up. But yeah. Think of these wonderful people that come up with these great ideas just to get a laugh. But when they try to convince you that they are a hybrid, their mother was human, but their father was from planet Zorb, you know, it's like, oh, here we go again. It's like when I was watching that documentary about fucking Hero. Yeah, I know, whatever. Tosser. It was on for about an hour and a half, and it was all about the hidden space, this, that and the other, like, you know, programs and what have you. And that one dude who was saying that he was part of a space project that was doing multiple jumps from Earth to Mars. We've been to Mars fucking countless times, and he's been himself dozens of times. Again, I sit there in disbelief of what I'm actually watching. It just, I feel like there must be a reason behind all this. There's got to be. You know what I mean? There's got to be a reason. But what are they trying to convey to people? They're trying to prove. I don't know. Maybe they're just these type of people are just out there just because they want attention. You know what I mean? And because there are people out there that are gullible enough to go, oh, is that right? You know what I mean? So they're going to carry on, aren't they? As outlandish as it is, they're going to carry on. Oh, whatever. But to say that this particular guy, he'd been to Mars several times, but this was back in the 80s? Really? Back in the fucking 80s? They'd only just got fucking VHS and Betamax sorted out. I mean, fuck off. technology to jump from here to fucking Mars within a fucking your lifetime several times. Get off with you. And he reckons that that's the truth as well. He says that's it, but he didn't bring anything back, no proof that he'd been there. All it was he say so. That's all he got, is he say so. There's nothing to back up his claim whatsoever. Don't get it. You lot can decide that if you want. You can have a chat amongst yourselves. Just leave a comment down below. Start having a banter. What do you believe? Do you believe in fairies? Do you know what? I bet they exist more chances than fucking jumping from here to fucking Mars. Love it. You gotta love it, eh? You just gotta love it. I got my indicator on. There's no need because I've fucking done all this shite to it. Worst setup of traffic. It's bad. Oh. Right, we're gonna go down there, over there, around there, up there. Okay then. Sounds like a plan. I always wonder how it is that they come up with the concept anyway in the first place. Let's say, for instance, we all know about the Roswell incident, right? The crash. So, and also they are little green men, or little grey men, whichever way. I think it's greys, and they call them greys, and the little grey men, right? Well, my question is this, right? When I thought about this the other day, I'll repeat it because you won't be able to see that video because the fucking voice recorder died. So, but anyway, think of it like this: these little grey men in their little grey fucking saucer spaceship thing, right? Launched from orbit of their, took off from their planet, broke orbit, travelled a gazillion light years, honed in on us, found us, and crashed. Was the driver pissed or something? Was he sniffing on too much fucking oxygen? Is that what the problem was? I mean, come on. If you've got the smarts to build something to break orbit of your own planet and then navigate through all those, well, let's just say the absolute mess that's up there in space, right? Because it's not a fucking tidy place. It's full of all sorts of shit. Protect yourself from cosmic and fucking radiation of all sorts of bollocks, from gamma, fucking X-ray, whatever ray, right? Uncle Ray, who gives a fuck? To fucking fly down here and crash. Think about it for a minute. Just put that in your mind, right? They've travelled from another planet. They flew all that way through all that fucking adversity, and yet they got here and crashed. It doesn't quite ring true when you actually put them in your mind, does it? It doesn't fit. Because how the fuck did they manage to crash in the first place? If they are that smart and able to fucking negotiate all the stars. I don't know. And also, right, here's another one for you to think of. What kind of technology, like as in computering, because there's got to be some sort of computerish type of devices in there that's controlled the thing. So where's all that? You know what I mean? Why is it we never seen that? No pictures of that? Well, I mean, there's bound to be somewhere, but No. See, I'm steering further and further away from the possibility. I mean, even the Roswell stuff. I just ain't now thinking of it like this. It's like, well, really? How does that work? You travel all that way just to crash on this fucking blue bauble. What the fuck? Was somebody asleep at the fucking steering wheel at the time? I mean, it has happened, I suppose, you know what I mean? Who knows? Maybe they've come down to the Earth's surface and they were sniffing on a daisy and just completely forgot where they were because it was off in fucking La La Land and crashed into a rock. I mean, who's to know? We just don't know these things. I mean, to listen to the way they explain it, because of what it was made of, I mean, fuck me, if it's made of tin foil, I mean, fuck, no wonder it broke up. But how the fuck did it get from up there down here? I mean, how does it break through our orbit for start off without getting extremely fucking warm? So they must have had technology to fucking counteract that. Oh, good grief. What? Don't get me wrong, I do believe that there's something up there, there's got to be. Right? And I would love the chance to meet one of them, right? And here's another thing as well, right? This is what makes me laugh, is why is it that they are little green men or little grey men? Why? Who is it that turns around and says, the little green men? Who said that? Why have they got to be little green or little grey men? I don't get that. Who's to say that some intelligent species that's out there don't look like us? Who's to say they aren't a blob with tentacles? You never know. It's possible. I love it. It's great, Dad. Oh, hurry up, traffic lights. I want to go. I'm nearly here. Would you believe? I don't know. Nearly here. I've got to go down there and I'm in, I think. It's only down here. It's literally here. Yeah, it is. It's just here. How about that? That's cool. Super cool. Yeah, well, what I'll do, right, is once I get in here, I'll knock the cameras off just to save space, and then when I'm coming out, I'll stick them back on again. Sound like a plan, David? That looked pretty much fucked, that did, didn't it? Go in. Yes, dude, if you'd have done the corner properly. Love it. Here we are, landing in Jelly Springs. We've made it all in one piece. And now I've got to wait for this blokey to pull out. And join the queue. That's what I gotta do. Like I even knew. I gotta join the queue. Oh, good grief. Yes, I am gonna join the bloody queue here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I might be able to fit in there. I might be able to fit in there. Just. I might have to do some jiggery pokery around later. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just move out the way so that driver can get in, and that'll do. Or get out, should I say. Right, I'm going to go back. No, start again. only go, and I will be back later. Alright? So, just wait there. Just